Hey guys, and welcome to Tasmania TV and another duct tape tutorial. Today I'm showing you how to make a Cybergoth face mask using duct tape. Now this mask is in no way meant to replace a professionally made quality mask, usually made from plastic, so think of it as a cheap, basic way to quickly get your own mask without having to buy one. Here's what you'll need for this DIY project. Empty toilet rolls, an elastic band, this one is 6mm thick, scissors, a marker pen, a cardboard cutting knife, decorations such as spikes, and then the star of this DIY video, the black duct tape. And you can use a glue gun or crafts glue, but you don't have to use those if you don't want to. You can only use duct tape if you like. And I'm not showing it here, but you're also going to need a cardboard box, like a pizza box or something like that. Those are all the things you will need, so let's get started. First off, I'm taking an empty toilet roll and a marker pen and deciding how thick I want the round side pieces to be, which will be the breathing pieces. Get out your measuring tape and carefully measure all the way around so that your pieces are even. I am making mine 2 centimeters thick. Carefully use the cardboard knife to cut your pieces out, and then you can use a regular nail file to even out the cut side if it's a little bit uneven. Once you're happy with your circle pieces, it's time to dress them in duct tape. Roll the tape out like so, and then place the first piece of toilet roll onto the tape and gently roll it inwards so that it's covered in tape. Cut the tape off, and then folding the excess tape on one of the sides, leaving the other side for now. And obviously repeat this for both of your circular pieces. Next, I'm getting out an old pizza box to create lids for the 2 circles. I use an empty toilet roll to measure the size, draw it on with a marker pen, and then carefully cut it out. The lids need to fit down the circle where the tape is still open. If you've cut a piece that's too big, just trim it until it goes in perfectly. Then wrap the tape edges over the lid, locking it in place. To cover the top of the lid, I'm going to cut out 2 round pieces out of the duct tape and place that on top of the lid, hiding the edges of the tape that was already there. Cutting duct tape into circular shapes is a little tricky, so take your time with this. The 2 round pieces are now completely covered in duct tape, and we can put them aside for now and start working on the body of the mask. This will be made up completely of duct tape, and I'm going to start by cutting a piece of tape that is the height I want for my mask. Cut a piece that's a little bigger than what you think you'll need, because you can easily trim it later. I'm going to cut a second piece of tape that matches the first one in size and then place those together with the sticky sides inwards. The piece we just created will make up the front of the mask, and I will divide it into 2 pieces, one lower front piece and one top front piece. The lower piece will be a simple rectangle, but for the top piece I'm going to curve the edges of the piece so that it almost becomes pointy, following the shape of my nose, where the top of the mask will go. I will then create the 2 side pieces, again cutting 2 pieces of tape and placing them together with the adhesive inwards. These will remain in the rectangular shape. I will also need to cut another small rectangular piece for the bottom of the mask by my chin to keep it in place over my face. And again, 2 pieces of tape put together will make up that piece. Now that I have all my pieces, I'm going to start putting them together, and I started off using the glue gun for this, but it didn't work out very well at all. It didn't keep the mask together, pieces kept falling off, so after trying that method, I simply used tape to keep everything in place. I also decorated the front bottom piece by putting in 2 spikes. After that, the only thing that remains is the elastic bands to keep the mask on over my face. So I'm holding the mask over my face and measuring out how long the 2 strips of elastic band will need to be, cutting them into that length and then simply taping them to the inside of the mask, allowing me to comfortably put it on my face and take it off, and it really stays in place. And that is it, the mask is done. Obviously you can decorate it using more spikes, tubes, chains, safety pins, or whatever you want to use. Go nuts with creativity here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or a request for a tutorial you want to see me make, post it in the commentary and I will get back to you. Bye!